Which one, right there? Yes, Shawn, that's it, right? Gorgeous.
Looks like a beautiful home.
This client happens to be a real live prince, so the stakes are all the much more higher.
They spent almost a year to produce that ceiling.
Your Italian family would feel very at home here.
I feel at home here. I could absolutely see myself in a property like this where I could fly from New York City and be out here in 10 minutes. Thank you for meeting me.
Today we are meeting Prince Lorenzo Borghese. We have gotten to know each other through our work together in the Humane Society, and he mentioned that he is looking to buy a weekend house in Long Island, so we're meeting him in the park to talk about it.
My parents always told me to come bearing gifts.
Oh, we like your parents already.
Yeah, I'm hoping that that'll reduce my commission.
There is always a lot at stake when you start working with a new client. This client happens to be a real live prince, so the stakes are all the much more higher.
When I was a little kid, my grandparents lived out in Center Island. The view from their home was spectacular. When I was a little kid, I said one day I want to have a home like that.
Oh, you sound just like us.
I work a lot and I need a place to relax. And Center Island and the North Shore is where I believe that'll happen for me.
What's your budget going to be?
It's not about budget for me right now. It's about going in this place and feeling that it's home. So it's not about money, it's about a feel.
We like when people say that. Like
I'm sure you do.
Ladies,
Hello, Shawn.
how are you?
Hello.
Tonight, my mom and my sister and I are taking Prince Lorenzo Borghese to an exclusive open house party thrown in Long Island by Shawn Elliott, who's one of the top brokers out there on Long Island's Gold Coast.
We have a surprise guest, Lorenzo Borghese.
Shawn Elliott.
Hi, Shawn. Very nice to meet you.
Shawn Elliott has a reputation for not only having the best properties on the Gold Coast of Long Island, but also for throwing the best parties.
You were Champagne, right?
Away from the house.
Thank you. Wow.
Nothing but the best for the prince.
So this is the great room.
So this is a new house that they built to look old.
Brand new house. Looks 200 years old.
Has anybody lived here?
No one's ever lived here.
Oh, Shawn, this is beautiful. The water? Such a pretty
How would
room.
you like to wake up every day and wake up to that?
Yeah, forget about
I think the Kleiers and I, we could be great strategic partners. They're really the best at what they do in New York, and we're the best at what we do here on the Gold Coast. This dance floor that you see is actually 20 by 40. So it's here to simulate what the pool would look like if the pool was here.
Is there a pool going to be here if Lorenzo buys this house?
Lorenzo pays me full price. This pool will be here tomorrow morning.
You know, I wouldn't be a smart businessman if I came to one place and I bought it right away. So I need to do my due diligence. I have to see what else is listed out here, and then I'll make a decision.
If this isn't the right house,
No thanks, of
I need
course.
you to find me other houses that I can show him that are going to be right.
Absolutely. I think I have the perfect home for the prince. We're going to go out, we're going to show a couple of houses, and I think he's going to buy one.
Sounds like a plan.
So we're going to make a day of it.
Absolutely.
And make it a
Yep.
make
Come
a
on, let me take you
beautiful
into the
day.
kitchen.
yet. Yeah,
Come on.
we hope let's go to the kitchen.
Look at this view. No. You get a picture? Let me try to get a picture. Oh, what a day.
I think it's time you start using a helicopter to take your clients to see properties as well.
Right.
Today, Sabrina and I are taking Lorenzo Borghese to a property on Long Island that sounds spectacular. We're working with Shawn Elliott, who is like premier broker on Long Island, and the way we're getting there is almost as spectacular as the property because we're going by helicopter.
I see it. Which one? Right there? Yes. Shawn, that's it, right? Gorgeous. Oh, it is beautiful as the brochure. Better than the brochure.
You've got 16 prime acres. You can see the pool, you can see the tennis court, the greenhouses. It gives you a great shot. What do you think?
Great start to what looks like a beautiful home.
Michelle, I promised to get you here in one piece. And I think I did.
17 horses you can hold here on this horse farm. Cottages. We've got 3 cottages on the property.
I would sit in traffic for 10 hours rather than take a 12-minute helicopter ride to Long Island. So I am waiting on the grounds of this magnificent 16-acre property, and once they get here, we will go inside, see what the property has to offer, and hopefully the prince will fall in love. There she is. Here we are. We made it. We're here in one
Honestly, it was so much fun. We took the scenic view. We didn't want to land.
That made me even more scared to go in a helicopter, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
Next time we're doing it, you're coming with us.
Never.
I think I know the prince's taste. I think he's going to love the house. Whether he is going to find it inviting enough to buy, I don't know.
It is magnificent. How many rooms and bedrooms?
There's 23 rooms, 11 bedrooms, and 8 bathrooms.
We could all live here together.
So what room is this?
We are in the living room.
Beautiful room. Look at the artwork. I love the shape of the windows.
I like the light in here. I mean, this would be a great art room too, right?
Right.
What's nice is you've got 10-foot ceilings.
So I need an art collection with the house.
Right, exactly.
I could absolutely see myself in a property like this where I could fly from New York City and be out here in 10 minutes and land in my backyard. I can't imagine anybody that wouldn't want that luxury.
I love this room.
We call this room the game room. This house is all about lifestyle. It is very laid back, very country-like, yet you're only 25 miles from Manhattan. It's just a one-of-a-kind.
This is some room also.
Look at the ceiling height in
Every
here.
room is a surprise.
It was actually an art studio.
An art studio?
And that's why they have the large windows, because brought a lot of natural light in.
You know what it reminds me of? One of my favorite books, The Great Gatsby. I totally feel like I'm in that time era.
As the Kleiers and Shawn were showing me this house, every room seemed more impressive than the next. I felt like I was in a museum.
I think it's fabulous. What do you think?
I think I'd be insane if I said I didn't like it.
Right. There's nothing not to love.
If there's anything missing at all, is just that water view, which I've always dreamed about.
Right.
You know, waterfront's waterfront. This is a 16-acre property. You know, it's like black and white. But, you know, if you'd like to see another waterfront property, you know, it'd be my pleasure to take you to see it. But you know what, guys? It's getting late, and my helicopter's waiting. I think it's
Helicopter is waiting. I love that. What a fun day.
Can't talk you into coming back
I will
on.
see you in the city.
Kleiers.
Oh,
This is some Shawn Elliott.
today, my sister and I are with the divine Prince Lorenzo Borghese. We are meeting Shawn Elliott, and he is taking us to another spectacular property on the North Shore of Long Island.
Wow.
Look at this house.
Welcome to Plainfield.
I think the property today has a very good chance of fitting the bill for the prince. He really wants a beautiful house with history, and he wants the house to be on the water, and he doesn't want to be too far from New York City.
Wow.
Oh my what God. An entrance.
Yeah, great ceiling heights in this house.
My goodness.
We get too swept away.
These ceilings are from Venice, okay? They had artisans come in here over 100 years ago. They spent almost a year to produce that ceiling.
Your Italian family would feel very at home here.
I feel at home here.
This house is incredible. The view's spectacular. I'm speechless, actually.
Oh, and what's
You normally-
this? You guys didn't tell me there's a
That's like a little
pool?
magical garden, actually.
You kept it as a secret, Shawn.
Yeah, I wanted to surprise Lorenzo with the indoor pool.
So far, it's going incredibly well with Shawn. I think he really seems to get what our client is looking for. I think he finally showed him the perfect property, and I hope that we have a very long relationship going forward.
Welcome to the Blue Room.
I
This
could just
is
live here.
where-
Oh, my goodness.
Now, what-
Look at that mirror. It's like a museum piece.
That mirror weighs over 2,000 pounds. It is 400 years old. Look at the detail.
They've got the dog.
I know,
Two
the little
dogs.
dog.
Yeah, look at the cherubs. Let's go to the dining room.
Out of the 3 properties I've seen so far, this is my top choice. It has everything I've asked for and probably a little bit more.
That is the view that I've been asking for.
Look at that view.
Can we go outside?
Yes, let's go outside.
Yeah, let's go.
Get out.
I think Lorenzo really related to this property. I think he loved the history. He loved the Italian details. He loved that it felt intimate, even though it is large.
You've got 400 feet of your own beachfront.
I love it.
A 300-foot dock. So what do you think?
You found a beautiful home with
The view I was looking for, I think the price is right. It is $20 million, so it's not a small check. I'd like to think about it.
Okay, what about I take you guys out to dinner and we think about it over dinner?
Italian food?
Absolutely.
I'm sold.
I think that we've taken the prince to 3 homes now, and I've never seen him react this way. I think he actually loved every single thing about the home. The price tag is $20 million, so it's not a decision that he's going to make easily, but it's certainly something he's going to think about.
If you give him enough red wine, maybe he's going to write a check.
Every single piece of property, every single house has been spectacular. And I realized that a lot of the things that I loved about those homes was that I was looking at the family pictures, and it made sense to me. So these homes are for people that have children and maybe grandchildren that fill every room, and it's just me.
Today we're having lunch with our client Lorenzo. We've taken him to see some properties on the North Shore of Long Island, and we want to hear from him what he thinks of what we've seen so far.
You know, I just think that if I were to buy one of those homes, I think I'd be lonely in them. I just feel that they're just too overwhelming for a single guy.
You said something very dangerous to us the first time we met to discuss houses. You didn't give us a budget, so we went a little wild. We took you to the most fabulous houses.
I take the whole blame. And it's not really about the budget, it's about the size.
It's about the size.
Right.
Like, they're just too big. I should have been more specific, but I didn't know. I didn't know.
It happens with every client.
It's a learning process.
I would love the search to go on with the Kleiers, not just because I think they're exceptional brokers, but they're also incredible people, and I want to keep this relationship going. Love to go look for, beautiful homes, but a little bit smaller, like maybe half the amount of bedrooms, maybe 3 or 4 bedrooms, so I can grow into it.
We love working with you, so we will continue to search until we find even a little cottage someplace for you, if that's what you want.
I think that because the prince is looking for a